Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked at a problem and thought there has to be a better way? Or maybe you have pulled a quick fix that wasn't perfect but got the job done. In India, we call this as jugaad, a smart, simple, and creative way to find solution for the everyday challenges. I'm the founder and CEO of the Special School, which is India's first and only platform focused on accessible education for the specially able kids. Beyond that, I'm technologist, entrepreneur from last 8 years, content creator, and an advocate who is bridging gap between the innovation and inclusion. I am the person who is empowering technology for all types of learners regardless of their ability. I was born with a rare disease called arthrogryposis multiplex congenita, which occurs one child in every 3,000 live births. Many people saw it as a limitation, but I turned it into my strength. My journey as an entrepreneur, mentor, and a problem solver has taught me one important thing, that innovation is not just about the resources, it is all about the mindset. It is all not about the high-tech inventions, it is about how you look the problems differently and find the solution with a creative and innovative mindset. According to me, there are three pillars for an innovative and creative mindset which I learned during my entrepreneurial journey. When I started my journey as an entrepreneur, I don't know much about application development. I struggled with everything. No fancy tech stack, no experienced coders, not even a proper team. So I used what I have. Curiosity, a laptop, and a belief that if I don't know something, I could learn it. I spent nights in researching about how applications are developed, watching tutorials, reading the forums, and also experimenting line by line coding. There were times when I broke the code more than I fixed it. But in every crash, there's something I learned new. And this is how actually the entrepreneurs are made. They don't wait for the resources to be created, they actually create it. Later, when I participated in a national level business plan competition, I had no functioning prototype, no investor deck, not even a developer who can back me. So I used what I had, a simple Google form. Yes, a simple Google form to simulate my application, how it will work. It was basic, maybe a funny a bit, but it did the job. It helped me to collect the data, validated my idea, and also proved the judges that innovation isn't just about the tools, it is all about the thought. And that is also the pillar number one, curiosity. It makes you unstoppable. So, whenever you look for a problem, always think for a good solution of it. Innovation isn't just about for artists or an entrepreneurs, it is within all of us. So, ask more and assume less, because innovation isn't just start with a plan, it start with a question. In entrepreneurship, there's no perfect product or a no perfect time. There's only just one saying, let's figure this out. There's one more interesting story in my journey that every entrepreneur here will relate to. When I started my entrepreneurial journey, I struggled with everything. Building the team, creating the minimum viable product, understanding the customer's perspective, and also convincing people to believe in my idea as well. I am a technologist, but entrepreneur is more than just technology. It is about people, timing, and adaptability. I spent weeks about perfecting my product, writing flawless code, and refining the features that actually nobody asked for. My product was focused only on the tier 1 cities. That was well connected, tech driven, and also digitally mature. We missed the validation, and that is was actually my biggest mistake. We looked at the tier 2 and tier 2 cities actually needed the solution more. And then I have learned one of the most important business lesson in my life, that don't build for assumptions, build for accessibility. Eventually, we had to pivot. After that, we need to simplify our application, need to redefine our user flow, and focus on scalability rather than the perfection. And that was my crash course on product market fit, customer empathy, and also helped me to understood that even the best code means nothing if you don't have the proper context. I failed multiple times, but every failure has taught me something that no classroom or textbook can even teach me, and also helped me to understand that failure isn't just an opposite of success, it is a part of it. Every failure is actually a feedback loop for you, and that is also the pillar number 2. So I always say that always look the failure as a fuel, because it helps you to turn your ideas into innovation and dreamers into droves. The world isn't wait for anyone. The things that maybe you are looking into, the data, the information can be irrelevant tomorrow. New market, new technologies, new mindsets are rewriting new rules every single day. So the ability to adapt the things isn't just a skill, it is actually the necessity. When I started my platform, the special school, everyone has taught me there's no such thing in India. How you will survive? They told me that how you will teach the specially abled kids online, how teachers will handle them. But instead of looking all these things, I focused what I have. I don't have a huge funding or an advanced tool. So I only focused what I had, and that was open source technologies, free accessible APIs, and a team which is focused on vision rather than just paychecks. There were times when we completely changed our approaches. We changed our learning frameworks to the another. We tested dozens of frameworks to check that what is working for the specially abled kids. We built, we tested, failed, and rebuilt it. And that is where we have found something very powerful, adaptability. And that was also the pillar number 3. So it is very important to always do the continuous improvement on your product to keep relevant. So in future, students, if you are creating a startup, a product, or maybe you're crafting your own career, don't just sit back and just stop your improvement. Because if you do so, you'll stop your growth as well. Innovation isn't just about the great idea. It is about evolving, improving, and staying ahead. Now the question arises how you can apply the innovation and creativity in your daily life. Innovation often comes from your daily challenges. My challenge with a staircase has helped me to thought for a solution that is accessible for me. So always look the problems as an opportunity. If you take the same route, change it. If you think in a certain way, question it. When I started my edtech platform, I haven't followed the traditional method. I created something new. So think differently and break the pattern. The great ideas always comes from the diverse minds. I always try to network with the people who are older or maybe have high experience than me, because the innovative minds or innovative ideas always comes from the different perspective. So surround yourself with different minds as well. The difference between the idea and innovation is actually the execution. So I always say, start now, don't wait for the perfect moment. Just begin, experiment and learn as you go. There's also one very important thing, that innovation and creativity is not only for the artist, entrepreneur or scientist, it is within all of us. You don't need a fancy degree or a huge investment for it. There's only three things that you need according to me. Jugaad, I'll say jugaad, curiosity and willingness to try. So today, I'll leave you with a very important question. What is stopping you to become a big innovator and creator for tomorrow? Identify the problem, think for a solution, apply the jugaad